Hello student, this is the continuation of your chapter number 10, Visual Basic 6.0. In last video part 1 we have covered till components of Visual Basic. Okay, now let's see the each and every component in detail. Now what is this menu bar? Okay, in this you can see this bar displays the command that are required to build an application. Like file you have, it contains the command for opening, saving projects and creating executable file, okay, and a list of recent project. Fine. Next we have edit. Edit contains editing command like plus the number of commands for formatting editing code. View contains command for showing or hiding components of IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Then we have project. It contains command that add components to the current project, references to Windows objects and new tools to the toolbox. Then we have format. It contains commands for aligning the controls on the form. Next we have debug. Debug, it contains the usual debugging command that is used for error finding and removing it. Then run, it contains the command that start, break and end execution of the current application. That means once you create your application, you need to see the execution of it also. For that we have run. Then we have query. It contains command that simplifies the design of SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. Okay, query. This menu is available when building database application. Then we have diagram. It contains command for editing database diagram. This is also available when building database application. Tools. It contains tool you need in building ActiveX component, and ActiveX control contains the command to start the menu editor and the options command which lets you customize the environment. Then we have add-in. It contains add-in that you can add and remove as needed by default. Only the Visual Data Manager add-in is installed in this menu. Use the add-in manager command to add and remove add-ins. Then we have window. It is the standard Windows menu of an application, contains commands to arrange windows on the screen. Then help option, we have in every app that is help it contains information to help a user in index or serial wise. The contents are shown there. Okay. Next we have toolbar. The toolbar in the menu bar provide quick access to the commonly used commands. Fine. Now toolbox, this contains a set of controls that are used to place on form at design time, thereby creating the user interface area. Additional controls can be included in the toolbox by using components, menu items of the project menu. Then the pointer is there that provides a way to move and resize the control and forms. Label display a text that the user cannot modify or interact with. You can see this toolbox is there. Then we have frame. Frame controls serve as a visual and functional container for control. Then we have checkbox. It displays a true or false. These are the components which we can use in our form while designing a form. Okay, the front end. Then we have checkbox. It displays true false. Then we have text box. Is control used to display message and enter text. The list box is there, display a list of items. Like you all, when you work on application, there are certain items where you choose the option from the list box, from the drop down list. Okay, that we can create by using list box option, okay, or control. Then we have combo box, contains a text box and list box both. This allows the user to select an item from drop down list box or to type in a selection in the text box, like font size, font type, all this you select. Okay. Then we have H scroll bar, that is horizontal scroll bar, and V scroll bar, that is vertical scroll bar. Like when you work on Word, spreadsheet, anywhere you see scroll bar. One is the standing one, top to bottom, that is the vertical scroll bar where you can navigate up and down by scrolling up and down. Okay. And then we have horizontal one, that is left to right, okay, for seeing the hidden part, because everything cannot be shown at one time only. Okay. So, next is time control. Execute the timer event at specified interval of time. Then we have dir list box, allows the user to select the directories and paths which are displayed. Shape control, used to draw shape on form. Image control is used to display icons, bitmap, metafiles, etc. Fine. Next we have OLE. OLE stands for object linking and embedding control, is used to link or embed an object, display and manipulate data from other windows based on application. Then picture box is there, displays icons, BMP, JPG and metafile. It displays text or acts as a visual container for other controls. Next we have command button, that controls which is a part of an option group, allows the user to select any one option even if it display multiple choices. Okay, the default value you can set. Then we have compile list box, display a set of files from which user can select the desired one. Then we have drive list box, it display the valid disk drive and allows the user to select one of them. Then we have line control, to draw a line on form. Then we have next data control, that enables user to connect to an existing database and display information from it. Then we have debug toolbar, it contains the commands of the debug menu. Okay. Next we have the current projects such as form, modules, resource, file develop, data environment, data report, designs, etc. The project explorer window has 3 important buttons below its title bar. One is view code, to view code editor window of the selected component. Okay. Then we have view object, this is to view the design or interface of the selected component. This button would be disabled for the component which has no visible interface. Okay. You can see here. Next we have toggle folder. Toggle folder, to toggle the listing of the components in explorer style or unarranged. You can see here, this is the toggle folder. Okay. Then from design window what we have, the form designer is the main window in the middle of the screen, and in it you design and edit applications user interface. Whatever app you use, you have certain interface, that is the front end. Coding is at the back end. When you write something, when you click on button, some action takes place. That coding is at the back end. Okay, and the front end is the design part. That is you are going to design in the form. Then we have properties window. It lists the property settings for the selected form or control. A property is the characteristics of an object such as size, caption or color. To open the properties box, what you do? Use the properties window command from the view menu. Click the properties window button on the toolbar or use the context menu for the control. Okay. Next is the properties below window consists of the following element. Object box displays the name of the object for which you can set properties. Click the arrow to the right of the object box to display the list of objects for the current form. Then we have sort tab. Choose between an alphabetic listing of properties or hierarchical view divided by logical categories such as those dealing with appearance, fonts or position. Okay. Then next we have properties list. The left column displays all the properties for the selected object. You can edit and view settings in the right column. Description box is located at the bottom of properties windows and displays a mini description of the selected property. Okay, you can see here, this is the categories given and this is the description box. Okay. So, in next part 3 video, we will be covering from form layout window. Thank you.